What is going on, everyone? Welcome to today's video. Happy Friday, happy Saturday, depending on the time that you're watching this. Good morning and good afternoon, good night. Go ahead and smash that like button if you are just joining the live stream right now. And for all those that are brand new to the channel, go ahead and smash that like button. And most importantly, go ahead and smash that subscribe button for me, because it really does not only help support the channel, but it also helps you be involved more in this channel. So if you are just tuning in and you're a brand new right now on this live stream, you can go ahead and skip through depending on the time frame that makes the most sense to you. But we're going to be talking about Safereum. Is it still a buy? We're going to go ahead and do some quick TA on Safereum, TA overall on the crypto market, how Bitcoin is doing, how the DXY is doing, and how meme coins are doing. The reason why is because that has a lot of influence on how the market is moving. So we're going to go ahead and talk about any of those hot topics that we need to go ahead and talk about in order to go ahead and position ourselves for a better day, a better week moving forward in this hectic world of crypto. So if you are brand new, go ahead and smash that like button like I mentioned, and most importantly, go ahead and feel free to go ahead and skip through to the part of the live stream that makes the most sense for you. So welcome to all those that are brand new. We're going to be talking as well, a quick little tip I forgot to also mention, we will be talking about a pre-sale that I will be joining very soon as of today. So you might be able to go ahead and get some luck to go ahead and jump in together. So we're going to go ahead and talk about that today too. If you're now joining the live stream, go ahead and smash that like button for me. Let me go ahead and check if we are officially live. Give me 1 second. Welcome. Smash that like button for me if you are now just tuning in. Give me 1 second. I'm putting down my comment right here in the meantime as well, waiting for all those that want to go ahead and jump in on this live stream that we will be talking today. Awesome. So I just provided my MEXC link right there, and let me go ahead and provide you my Discord server as well for all those that do want to go ahead and join Discord. Still hasn't launched, we're still working on that, but we have a lot of good things that we're working on the back end that I would definitely like a lot of you to go ahead and join. Really excited for all of you to go ahead and take that opportunity to join the server with me. Welcome. Let me go ahead and put that link down real quick. So there you go. We also have the Discord link now live officially. So let's go ahead and talk about what is going on in today's hectic market, right? There's a lot of things going on, a lot of noise in the streets, a lot of noise overall. So let's go ahead and talk about what's going on overall. So let me go ahead and comment down below if the music is a little too loud as well. I'm gonna try to go ahead and do the best. Let's see. Do that. Awesome. So right now I'm just getting my Dubby drink up and running, because you know how I get going when I do start streaming. So let me go ahead and fix my camera real quick. I think that's good. No, I think probably a little bit. There you go. I think that looks a little better, right? All right, so right now I'm about to go ahead and take a scoop of Dubby. Go ahead and feel free to go ahead and use my Dubby link down below. Currently giving 10% off for your order. Type in code PEPE2 to go ahead and get yourself some Dubby. Hey Happy, how's it going? Welcome to today's video. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. And we have our cup right here as well. Now we're gonna go ahead and get this up and running. Just have the drink, you know, just in case we need a little kick for the day. You know, I'm all hyped about my my energy drinks. So we're gonna go ahead and take a scoop of Dubby real quick. Usually Fridays don't do too well for us. Fridays are typically slow days. You know, a lot of people get off of work early. They're already partying. They kind of don't want to have to do and listen too much on crypto during the weekends for whatever reason. And usually it's a day in a market where it dumps, right? So like a lot of people don't really care on the weekends. But when it comes to this space, you really have to be informed at all times, right? Because if you're not informed, you miss out on information. The good thing is that even though this video today is live, you could always go ahead and go back and rewind. Same thing with all my videos, just in case you missed them. The good thing about it is that when you are, you know, tuning in live, you get to go ahead and ask questions or concerns that you've always had that I could potentially go ahead and help you out on, right? So that's kind of the benefit of when it comes to being on live joining. So I do suggest all of you that do get the chance to go ahead and view this content to go ahead and tune in onto the live videos if you can, if that's possible. So let's go straight to it right now. We're straight for it. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about Safereum and what is going on currently at this market. We actually do have a gate.io listing. So in the meantime, while I get a couple more people in right here, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the benefits to that. But let's go ahead and take a look at the overall crypto market actually. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Crypto bubbles. So it looks like the market's not doing too well. We see actually VET down 29%, dude. That's insane. 29%. Is this actually VeChain? Yep. VeChain's down 29%. 43%. There's no way. This is on the year, right? Yeah, this is on the year. I was about to say, I was like, there's no way that thing's down 23%. Okay, so there you go. On the hour, so-and-so. On the day, it looks okay. It doesn't look too bad. I was almost tripping out. I was like, damn, dude, these are nice like buying opportunities. But yeah, this is the yearly. The yearly doesn't look too well, right? Down 60 to 80% overall in the market. So let's go ahead and take a look at the hourly. So it looks like half and half, right? Some people are bullish, some people are bearish. On the daily, looks okay. Nothing too concerning in my opinion. But let's go ahead and take a look at Safereum and what is going on. As I mentioned, I've noticed that Safereum has an incorrect information on Uniswap. It says right here on Uniswap we are currently at 4.89 million and a total liquidity of $961,000. So right now, currently about 3.88 thousand holders. Let's go ahead and look into the contract and see if we've actually increased or decreased on that. And let me know down below if the music is a little too loud as well. So it doesn't tell us if the amount actually increased or decreased. I don't remember the amount of holders. I think we were sitting at about almost 3,000. So we're getting close to breaking that. We're about to approach that 4,000 currently with $3 million in volume, which is insane still, considering the fact that Safereum hasn't really done too much. Well, let's go ahead and look into the chart. So we are hot trending too right now on DEX tools. Let's go ahead and take a look at the daily right now. The daily is looking decent. It's not looking the best, honestly. We are currently almost entering a bearish position, which I've been mentioning that we could go ahead and be expecting a 50% dump, which is obviously not the best exciting thing to hear about, right? Because I did actually exit my position around, I think I exit my position right here if I'm not mistaken, or even right here. I exit my position somewhere around this area, took profits, and I re-entered right here at the top again. But this time when I re-entered my position, I've actually did a little bit differently. You know, we added liquidity, which is something brand new that I'm testing out right now and learning, and I'm really excited. You know, we're currently in profits right now, or we've made some money off of fees, which is good, right? That's what providing liquidity is. The only thing is, we just don't know where it's gonna go. Like if it goes up, then it's gonna look really good for us, but if not, not too well, right? It's pretty good. So happy Friday to all those. So massive listing actually coming in tomorrow. So tomorrow's going to be a big day. I think we're going to go ahead and see where things go. But let's go ahead and continue to look at the charts. So right now, looking at the 4-hourly, we do see that we have been holding this nice area of support, which is a good sign, right? We like to go ahead and see this area being held pretty nicely. But the only bad thing about this, honestly, is that we have almost lost that support, and we do see that wicks have gone as low as over here, and we have bounced back. But honestly, this is not a good sign. This could mean that we could potentially go ahead and retest this area of support right here around the 6.5 area, and if we do go ahead and lose that support, then that's where that 40 to 50% dump comes in. So I'm not too excited, honestly, because I was really bullish about this market, because I thought we were going to be getting a breakout today, but unfortunately we didn't, and we just kind of broke down slowly, and it looks like we're kind of losing the momentum. So it's not looking too well, honestly. It's looking actually quite bearish. We do have some news of Gate.io listing, which is something I want to go ahead and talk about too shortly. But let's go ahead and take a look at the 15-minute chart and see if we see anything abnormal or anything too concerning, right? So on the 15-minute chart, what I like is that you actually get a little bit more data on what is going on with the charts. And what we're currently witnessing right now is that we are seeing a lot of consolidation. And you know, typically, for all those that don't know, but usually when there's a lot of consolidation, means it's getting ready for a big move. Whether the move is to the upside or to the downside, and we really don't know. And that's one of the biggest problems and most concerning, right? So a lot of traders right now at this moment are waiting for a breakout to go ahead and get that confirmation. And for me personally, I'm assuming their confirmation is going to be around this area right here, which is a 0.10, because that is my area that I'm waiting for confirmation to go ahead and see if we are going to have the same momentum to break to the upside. Because if we don't, then we're going to go ahead and break down right here, which is going to be the next area of support. We've seen it test this area before in the past, which is a good indicator to go ahead and tell us that there is somewhat of a level of support, and this is an area that we also had a very strong area of resistance. So we actually did, as soon as we broke this area right here, that's when we had that little moon going back up, and we do see that this is a very strong area of support, because as soon as we touched that area of support one last time, we ended up having that massive move to the upside. Now the problem is that we've been in this consolidation period, right? And that's typically what happens with this massive pattern of the head and shoulders pattern, is that we usually go ahead and see some sort of movement to the downside right away, or we see a constant consolidation before it gets ready to break to the upside or to the downside. So unfortunately, I can't really go ahead and tell you exactly where we're going to be heading at these next coming days. In my opinion, I think we could go ahead and see an upside, but right now it's not looking the best. So I would expect some sort of bullish momentum coming in order for this to continue to the upside. But we're really going to go ahead and have to see, right? With this consolidation going on right now, it is getting ready to break out, but it does look like we are forming lower lows as the time goes on. Look at that right there and right there. So hopefully this is not a rejection right here all the way to the downside, which could be a possibility, and then probably it could go ahead and rebalance all the way over there. So we're going to go ahead and see where things go moving forward. It's not looking the best in my opinion. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm extremely bullish on Safereum, but it is not looking the best at the moment. And that's something that's really concerning in my opinion, that we need to really look at and pay attention to, is on this breakout, is how this breakout's going to do. I think as soon as we do go ahead and get some momentum to the upside, though, the good positive thing about this is that as soon as we see a breakout to the upside, we will go ahead and see this continue to go up, making new all-time highs, which is something that's very positive, right? That we're all looking forward to. So we're going to go ahead and see where things go on moving forward. As I mentioned, they do have a Gate.io listing that is actually currently going on tomorrow. So if you are a holder of Safereum, go ahead and smash that like button for me and comment down below. What do you think? How do you feel? Are you still bullish on Safereum? Do you think Safereum's officially dead? You know, I've taken profits, and I actually re-entered pretty much almost at a little bit of a higher high. So does that mean I'm bullish? I'm quite bullish. You know, usually I wouldn't do anything like this. I wouldn't re-enter a position again, especially after taking profits. I would usually just ignore it and move on. But I have a strong feeling about Safereum, and the fact that their Telegram is still going freaking crazy, man. Like, I don't know. There's a feeling that something big is going to happen, but I don't know. I could be wrong, right? And this is the reason why you have to only go ahead and invest in what you're willing to lose. But we are getting ready for some sort of movement, and it could either be to the upside and the downside. And I'm sorry, I can't go ahead and tell you 100% where that's going to be heading, but what I could go ahead and tell you that this could be the bottom. It potentially could be the bottom, right? As we see this Telegram chat right here that they posted on their Telegram on Safereum, one of the mods said, ending in 15 hours, our listing on Gate.io is near. This will open the gates to many other centralized exchanges. 34+ million contributed towards the Gate.io airdrop pool so far, breaking records for a 6-day-old token. Our Our whales are also participating on Gate.io to bring more eyes to Safereum. The purpose of a campaign like this is to spread awareness and educate participants on Gate.io about Safereum. Imagine only 5% of all the participants makes a buy-in on Safereum during Gate.io launch. We will skyrocket to the moon. Gate.io listing 14th October 2 p.m. UTC. So this is something insane. What is going on, Natoshi? I hope you're having a great day. Long time no see. How do you feel about the markets, by the way? How do you feel about Bitcoin at the moment? It's we're at a very really quite interesting part in the market right now, that it's getting ready to either pump or dump, and it feels like this is what we're having overall with the whole entire market, right? So this is the reason why I can't tell you all exactly whether we're going to go ahead and pump to the upside or to the downside. We're at a very critical area of a neutral level where a lot of people are still trying to decide, should we go long, should we go short, what should we exactly go ahead and do, right? And you know, especially with a lot of tokens, I always tell you this, especially meme coins, it's just a matter of when they pull the rug, right? It's not, you could sit here, do TA, and we could do all this crazy stuff, but when it comes to these meme coins, the way it's really analyzed, it's not like your other typical kind of token, right? You don't analyze it the same way as you analyze Ethereum, Bitcoin, you know, Cardano, or any of that. These meme coins are mostly analyzed just based on hype, how people react, right? Are we getting the kind of volume we want? Are people still getting excited? In this space of crypto, people forget things really easily, right? So that's kind of the problem that we have in this space, is that we can't analyze it the same way as we could. And because this token is 6 days old and already approached, you know, a 9 million market cap, it's very difficult to tell exactly where this token is heading. But because of that reason that it's consolidating right now, I actually went ahead and I provided liquidity as a market maker on Safereum. This is so far what I brought in fees just from yesterday. So I don't even think I have 24 hours under my belt providing liquidity for Safereum using ETH. And so far, this is how much I made on fees, literally doing nothing. Just put my money in there because I really believe in the project. I'm bullish and I'm going to go ahead and hold on to it. Yes, it's really risky. It does fluctuate. Yesterday, my percentage of liquidity was a little bit higher. I think I put in around $1,700 or $1,600. But I mean, look at the fees that I've collected overall just from people buying and selling, whether the token's going up, whether the token's going down. I'm still making money, right? And that's because I'm providing liquidity as a market maker. So this is something I'm exploring that I'm brand new to. I literally just started yesterday, so I can't tell you how bullish it is. But so far right now, the results are pretty good as well, right? And right now, I'm also providing liquidity on Lisa/ETH, another token that I actually sold because I knew it was going to drop, and I made profits. I took on my profits, and now I reinvested at a lower low. So I also feel bullish with this. So far, yesterday I started pretty late, providing liquidity for Lisa, and so far we're at $4 in fees. You know what I mean? So it's not that much, but what I am making a nice, decent amount is on this Safereum liquidity provider. So if I could go ahead and end making $100 a day passively, that's actually pretty good, right? And Natoshi says, yeah, but it looks like a drop soon. Yeah, 100%. Does look like some sort of drop or movement is going to be happening very soon. So this is a very volatile time to be in the market, honestly. And I'll tell you this, I almost kind of wish I would have not bought into providing liquidity too early on, because it does look like a market switch is going to be happening very soon. You know, Bitcoin's not really doing too much, in my opinion, and I feel like Bitcoin had an opportunity to do a lot in the last couple of days, especially with the DXY coming down and taking a breather for a couple days. And Bitcoin had its time to go ahead and shine. You know what I mean? Bitcoin had its time to go ahead and do its thing that it had to go ahead and do. And unfortunately, it hasn't. You know, we took a couple of days of the DXY coming down for about 5 days or so. And Bitcoin didn't do anything. And that was the reason why I was extremely bullish with Bitcoin, was because the DXY was coming down. It was taking a breather, right? So right now we're going to go ahead and see if the DXY gets rejected around the 106, and if it does, we are more than likely going to go ahead and see a continued rally for tomorrow. And also keep your eyes on the RSI on the DXY, because we are approaching the oversold territory almost as well. So typically when we do go ahead and approach those oversold territories, the DXY does seem to see a massive drop on it, and usually, you know, crypto does really well, but it's not always the case. Keep your eyes on that. Do I have my indicator still on? Let's see. Yeah, so right there. We're gonna go ahead and see where things go on moving forward. But yeah, really risky market that I would tell you. I should have just, you know, held on USDT, man. But it is what it is. You can't time the market all the time. And like I mentioned, luckily I believe in Safereum. There's a massive Gate.io listing. I guess they either raised $34 million or something like that. I don't know. It's just contributed to 34 million. I don't know if that's $34 million because that is insane, raising over $34 million in 6 days. So correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe most of you know more than I do. But what's up, Edward? How's it going? Hello, all, and have a good weekend. Have a good weekend, man. I hope all of you are having a great day today. You know, today is Friday the 13th, so, you know, a lot of people feel about that. So I think that's the reason why we're having a lot of panic in the market. But I mean, gold and silver overall, oil are pumped today. Forex markets took a little hit. Bitcoin took a little hit as well, and the stock market took a little hit as well. So I think it was time for the stock market to take a hit because we've been making some gains there, especially with AMC. But with crypto, man, it always does its thing, man. This is the reason why I'm tired of like trading Bitcoin, and I always suggest a lot of you to go ahead and be diversified when it comes to trading or knowing how to do other things, like try out new things. Because crypto right now has been boring, dude. It's been super boring. Hey, what's up, Tillery? How's it going? What's up, bro? Vegas Inu has been making some new all-time highs, man. I'm very excited for that. I wish I would have stayed in, but I didn't stay in, you know. And like I said, you win some, you lose some. It's not always the case. I did end up selling a little too early, but look at this. I believe this is a little bit over an 8x that it took. So this is insane. Congratulations to all those that did ended up jumping into Vegas Inu. Currently right now 294 holders. Current market cap 798,000 with a total liquidity of 93,000. So it's looking pretty good, you know, $15,000 in volume. So yeah, pretty much a crazy market. I mean, despite the market, this thing's still pumping, so that's a good thing. Some people are feeling bullish over on some other projects, some others are not, but I do think, in my opinion, I have a feeling that something massive is going to be coming in next week. Hey, what's up, Stefan? How's it going, man? Hope you're having a great day today. Pepe coin, please. Sure, I will go ahead and do some TA on that. Tillery says keep buying more. By the way, guys, I do want to go ahead and give a quick disclosure. I did end up selling, what was that token? That other freaking token we talked about, Metabot. We talked about it on stream. I'm going to go ahead and make another video today, a few videos today. But yeah, I ended up taking a loss on that. I put in about 200 bucks, ended up losing like so much. I actually got banned from their Telegram because I asked the question about, they were supposed to list on Bitmark today. They decided not to because there was a high probability that it would get unlisted due to the fact that the token dumped a lot, and they had to go ahead and postpone the listing on that. So I asked the question to the dev and the team, why didn't you guys do a buyback knowing that the token was dumping so much? And as soon as I asked that question, I got banned from the Telegram for that reason. You know, if you can't answer a simple question that I asked, then I'm just going to go ahead and just not even support the project. So for that reason, I ended up selling my Metabot position. I got rid of that, and yeah, I took a loss, man. I probably recovered from $200. I took 40 bucks. I took out $40 out of it. Like, it wasn't even worth it. But honestly, at that time, with everything that's currently going on in the markets, I could use that $40 into probably another pre-sale and test it out and see if I could recover my money back. But so far, we've been making a killing this week. You know what I mean? I made some very nice profits this week overall in the market, and I'm not complaining. So right now, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at Pepe. We're looking at Pepe on the daily. One thing, you know how bearish I've been with Pepe. I did mention that we were going to be approaching a 50% dump in the early times a few days ago. I've been saying this actually for a couple weeks. Let me go ahead and switch over to the decentralized chart because we actually get a little bit more data than we would if we use TradingView. So let's go ahead and take a look at Pepe, and I've told you how manipulated Pepe is as well. Dude, the thing is with these meme tokens, they have a lot more manipulation than a lot of people really think they do, right? And that's kind of the problem with the meme tokens and why they sometimes don't pump during an exact time, because of the manipulation behind it. But let's take a look at Pepe right now, currently sitting at 270 million market cap. which is really good. You know, during a bear market, hitting 270 million market cap as a meme token, it's revolutionary, right? So we give props to Pepe. Total liquidity at 6.47 million, with around 138,000 holders at the time of this recording, 305,000 in the 305,000 volume in the last 24 hours, which is really good as well, right? Despite the market being kind of slow, in my opinion. I've been really bearish with Pepe, and the thing is with Pepe, we've also noticed that it has some sort of correlation with Bitcoin. Every time Bitcoin does good, Pepe does good, and vice versa, right? So one thing that I've been looking at really closely has been this area right here, and this area that we're looking at right here is really important, because if we do lose this area of support one more time, we could go ahead and be expecting that 50% dump, right? Vernon says, people think Lisa is getting slow rugged, according to quite the few people. Hey, what's up, man? Welcome. So what is going on with Lisa? Tell us, because I actually added liquidity back to Lisa, so I hope that's not the case. They actually do have an AMA going on tomorrow for Lisa as well, so but it could be, I don't know. Like I said, we don't know the intentions when it comes to a lot of people when it comes to these meme tokens, and it's all about protecting yourself, right? And understanding when to go ahead and take a loss and when to move on. And honestly, a lot of these meme tokens are scams, and their whole entire goal is to scam. So just be very cautious. I'm going to go ahead and continue to do a little bit more research on what is that token called, Lisa, because I actually did provide a liquidity yesterday, and if there is these talks about some FUD going on and they're slowly rugging, then it might be a time to go ahead and cut our losses and move forward, right? Luckily, I didn't lose money too much on Lisa. If I pull out right now, I'll probably only lose about $30, so I made profits on Lisa. But talking about Pepe right here, I would say this is a nice area of support around the 6422 area. We could potentially go ahead and retest this area of resistance right here one more time, which is at 8156. But more than likely, with what we're seeing right now in the market, if there isn't enough strength to go ahead and push this to the upside, we are going to see a test 7417 and more than likely go ahead and fall down to this area that I've been saying, which is a 3940. And if you actually go ahead and measure it from this top, if we were to pump from here all the way down to this bottom, this is an additional 48% dump, and this is the kind of dump that I've been waiting for these last couple weeks, and I've been mentioning, right? I thought we were going to go ahead and have this dump right here. Like I said, if we don't go ahead and have enough momentum to push to the upside, at least we are going to just go ahead and straight fall from this area right here at the 6662 area. So I'm actually really bearish on Pepe, and I'm actually looking for an entry myself. If I do find a good entry to short, I will go ahead and short this down, because imagine shorting with a 48% drop. That's actually really good with leverage. And talking about shorting with leverage, make sure to go ahead and use my MEXC link down below. Currently giving all the way up to $20,000 in sign-up bonuses. No KYC, and literally takes less than 3 seconds to create an account. You can go ahead and buy tokens such as Safereum, Lisa, Pepe, and all these favorite memes that we like to do. You know how bearish I feel when these meme tokens do launch on MEXC though? I personally like to go ahead and short them, because every time something gets listed on these exchanges, especially meme tokens, they typically dump about 90%. So I'm surprised Safereum hasn't done that, but we'll go ahead and see. Tomorrow we do have a big listing, which is the gate.io listing on Safereum. So just keep your eyes out on that as well. Edward says, what's your thoughts on Wall Street memes, consolidating or other? We'll go ahead and talk about that right now, Edward. Great question. So we're going to go ahead and pull out the chart of Wall Street memes. So if you are a holder of Wall Street memes, or you want to go ahead and get some quick TA and you're just joining this live stream, go ahead and make sure to stay in. Let me finish up this Pepe charting for I think it was Edward, right? Stefan. I'm going to go ahead and do this quick TA for Stefan, and then as soon as we're done with Pepe, we're going to go ahead and talk about Wall Street memes. So go ahead and feel free to go ahead and comment down below any other project you want me to go ahead and do, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's Ethereum, whatever you want me to go ahead and chart, comment down below and we could go ahead and talk about that. Stefan says, or okay, Vernon says, that's what I hear people saying. We're going to go ahead and check that out right now with Lisa, all right? Stefan says, thanks, best analysis. I appreciate appreciate you, man. We're not done yet, so I'll go ahead and tell you what we're gonna go ahead and do. Get on Crystal pre-sale. The launch happened 30 minutes ago. Wish me luck. I'm gonna need it. Hey, Talk, how's it going, bro? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Are any of you guys getting into the pre-sale of Illuminati, by the way? Illuminati drops in 2 hours, and this is actually something I'm gonna be talking about. I've been getting rug pulled left to right, guys. Literally left to freaking right. I was having a good freaking week. Like literally, I was like 3-1. I was like 3-0 at the time, and then I took one rug pull, and now I'm like rug pull after rug pull. And right now I'm just like, dude, like we can't continue to rug all the time, right? So I'm going to go ahead and throw in some money, my last money that I have that I'm willing to lose right now on Illuminati. And I've been eyeing this, and right now it ends in about 2 hours. But look how many contributors there is. 1,306 with over 534 ETH. So I think this might go ahead and pump right away. It might be worth selling. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and buy some right now with you live. Let me finish up this technical analysis for Pepe, for Stefan, and then we'll talk about Wall Street memes, and then we'll go ahead and do the pre-sale together, all right? So let's go ahead and do that. What's up, Natoshi? He says, haha, what? Gate.io raised a massive amount of Safereum. Hey, John. Johns are cool, man. John is watching ALTCOIN, John. I like that, man. Beep, smash that like for this keen. I appreciate you, Beep. Hulk, smash the button. I really do appreciate you. You getting rugged. You should have hold. You getting rugged. You should have hold Safereum. Getting rugged on what, John? I'm still holding on to Safereum, bro. I still have my position right here on Safereum. I actually added back to my position on Safereum. You doing a live stream on it? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do the live stream on Illuminati right now. I'm actually going to go ahead and buy this right now live. I'm going to add in about maybe $100. I still have a little bit more extra Safereum. I have like about $600 left to go ahead and gamble with. But I'm probably going to go ahead and gamble like 100 because I've already lost 400 this week. But the returns have been really good. You know, I made over a little bit over $2,000 this week alone. And I've only taken a $400 loss so far. So honestly, I'm not complaining too much, right? Because you can't always win every trade. So it's actually pretty good. You're doing a live stream on it. I think he might mean Lisa. Hey, John, do you mean Lisa's getting slowly rugged? I really do want to go ahead and hear your thoughts on that, because if that's the case, I'm probably going to go ahead and pull out liquidity, because I've been providing liquidity on Lisa, and I'm down right now 70, 80. I'm down about $30 on Lisa. Hi, you're crazy, Illuminati. Hey, Natoshi, it's insane when you jump into these crazy projects. They don't make sense. And 99% of them are scams, right? But if we get lucky with that 1%, like we did with Safereum, then we can make some nice returns. But we just never know. I mean, this person alone has raised over 536 Ethereum, which is around, let's go ahead and see how much Ethereum that is. At the time of this recording, they've raised over 828,000 ETH. So almost $1 million on Illuminati has been raised, guys. That is insane, chat. That is freaking insane. So, you know how I feel about pre-sales? They're freaking scams. Meme coins are scams. It's just really all about which one's going to pull the rug a little bit early, a little too late. We really don't know. But like I mentioned, 99% of these tokens are scams. You have to go ahead and minimize your risk. For me, I feel comfortable losing about $200 to $300. Because that's the risk I'm willing to take. And if they're successful projects and you do a 20 to 30x off a pre-sale or even a 3x, then I'm okay taking that kind of profit, right? If you could go ahead and make a couple grand in the first, few minutes, few days of the launch, or even a few $100 is worth the risk, in my opinion. But at the end of the day, these are just pure gambles. Like, you can't do no TA to analyze this. We could sit here, analyze the Twitter, the Telegram, the engagement, how hype it is. But even that, you just really can't predict. So I am going to go ahead and throw in a couple bucks on this, about 100 and something. I think this is probably the most hype that I've seen. Who knows if this is going to be the next launch on this project. John says, LOL, you're doing great. Just be careful with those pre-sales. Please, Natoshi says, please update us. I will update. Dude, I've been getting scammed these last freaking two, I've gotten already scammed off 2 projects. Vernon says, have you done some research on it? Yeah, I've been doing some research on Illuminati. I've been holding on to that. And to me, it looked bullish since yesterday, but I told myself I was going to wait a couple hours to see the way the engagement's coming in, as far as like, are people throwing in money? And I mean 1,311 people contributed to it. 537 ETH has been raised, which from what we saw from the address is about, this is a smart contract. I was looking at the smart contract too here for Illuminati. I was actually checking out their smart contract, what they have going on, but I didn't really read the full contract. I was doing my analysis last night, and yeah, here we are. Here we are. But I mean, look at how much they have raised. $829,000 in ETH in this freaking project called Illuminati. So like, I think there's some sort of hype. That's probably the most money I've seen raised on a pre-sale as of this week, besides Safereum. Safereum raised over 700, or actually they raised over 400,000. Or 700,000 if I'm not mistaken. So this is actually the most they've raised on this project so far. So let me go ahead and see how much money I have left on, what is this? So I have 217 left on Safereum and another 133 left on ETH. I'll probably risk like $100, bro, to be honest, just because I've been getting duped too many times with these. I already got scammed off 2 projects. So let's go ahead and see right here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in $120, which is about 0.078 ETH. Let's go ahead and copy that, and I'm gonna go ahead and buy that live with all of you right here. And like I said, this is an amount that I'm okay losing. As soon as I put this money, I don't care about this money. If I lose it, I lose it. If I make money off of it, then I'm gonna be a happy camper. But if I don't, I really don't care. And this is the reason why I always suggest you don't throw in too much money. Most of these pre-sales, especially right now with what I've been noticing, they're going to be scams. We just happen to get lucky with Lisa, even though I thought Lisa was already dead. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at that, because John says that Lisa's being a slow rug pull as well. So okay, there you go. We just did it live. I threw in about $100 something. I'm still holding on to my position of Lisa. I'm currently down about $30. I'm providing liquidity right now, so I'm getting money off the fees. And as well, I'm still holding on to Safereum. Safereum's not looking too well. I'm gonna be honest with you. We are at a very critical area of support, and we are losing that momentum. So if this Gate.io hype does come in, then it's going to be looking kind of good. I'm a little bit neutral right now. Like I mentioned, it's not looking good. The good thing about this, though, since I am providing liquidity, I am collecting fees on the back end. And this is a little bit over 12 hours of just providing liquidity. I've so far raised $69.99. So maybe in the next couple minutes, you'll see how much I've collected so far. But yeah, I mean, I'm liking this. I'm liking the providing liquidity. It is a high risk, pretty good reward. So we're going to go ahead and see how this plays out. I've never provided liquidity like that, so I'm actually quite happy with the money. And I could go ahead and pull it out. I could pull out this money and, you know, buy into more pre-sales. But like I mentioned, it's not about hitting it big, man. When it comes to these meme coins, you're probably going to lose money on 10 of them. And out of one of those, you're going to hit it big. And with Safereum, I put in like about $120 or some shit like that, just because that's what I was okay risking. And I did about like $1,500 on that in about 2 days. So it's not too bad of a trade, right? But it's not the case all the time. So I don't want to go ahead and tell you that this happens and this is very common. Right now, during a bear market, there's more than rug pulls and more scams going on because of people being desperate. So even though Illuminati raised over $630,000, about, or maybe almost $1 million, I think they raised, it doesn't mean they're not going to go ahead and rug pull, guys. Because one thing I do want to go ahead and mention with Illuminati is that if you go down to the pool right here on their pink sale, you actually do see that they are unlocking a certain amount. So they're going to be unlocking about 17 billion, 2 amounts of 17 billion of Illuminati tokens at this time, 10/13/23. So I'm not sure if this is the once the token goes live, if that's what they mean, or if this is the team's going to be getting an amount of tokens released, which they could go ahead and dump on the community. So I'm not sure if it says right here unlock time. So I'm assuming this is when the token goes live or when you're able to claim. I don't know. I really don't know, but it says unlocked in 2 hours. So this could comment down below if you know this. I don't know, but one thing we do have to go ahead and be careful is that when they have no zero tax, like zero buy and sell tax, which I think this has zero buy and sell tax, they go ahead and dump team tokens on us, and that's how they make their money. You know, I would rather have a team tell us that they get, you know, 5% buy and sell, because we at least know how they're getting their money, right? But when they have 0% buy and sell tax, it kind of scares me a bit, right? Because we don't know where the money's going. And it tells us right here in the tokenomics, 10% for centralized exchanges, marketing 10%, the sacrifice, whatever that means, I guess providing liquidity. Or, oh no, that's the dead tokens. 35% involves permanently removing tokens, 15% liquidity, and 30% pre-sale. And, you know, for me, I'm not even going to waste my time or your time reading all this bullshit, because like I always say, this is bullshit. At the end of the day, this is just their kind of way of trying to sell us, you know, oh, they're partnered with Block Safely, you know, they're partnered with freaking Spywolf. Like, what is Spywolf, bro? Like an auditor or some shit? Even if you go back to these auditors and their KYC, like, partners that they partnered with, they're always still rug pulls. So that's why you have to go ahead and avoid that. And that's why I always say, throw in whatever you feel and you're comfortable losing, right? If you're comfortable losing 10 grand, then throw in 10 grand. If you're comfortable losing 1,000, then do it, right? Obviously, none of this is financial advice, but 99% of the time, these are scams. So it's just a matter of when they pull the rug on us. Same with all the tokens that we're talking about, right? So it's just a matter of when they do it. And that's why I always tell all of you, be very, very cautious when it comes to that. But yeah, let me know if you guys do jump into that. We're gonna go ahead and see how Illuminati ends for us. I mean, stupid names, bro, but I mean, it is what it is, man. Sometimes crypto doesn't make sense. I mean, you know what I mean? That's the funny thing about it. We need a little stream on it if it decides to really pump. Yeah, Vernon, if it does pump, if it pumps, I'll say this, man. If it pumps, I usually don't stream Saturdays, right? But if any of these meme tokens pump, I'm going to go ahead and live stream. And I've been saying this, if we get some sort of bull run season or meme coin season, I will be streaming like twice a day if I can, you know? So definitely look forward to that. Any emergency news that I need to go ahead and talk about, whether a token rug pulls or it pumps freaking 20,000%, we become millionaires overnight, then I'll make sure to record it, trust me. Gate.io raised over 30 million for Safereum. The goal was 43,000. You should check it out. I did check it out, John. That's what I was saying. $34 million, dude, during the bear market. Like, that is insane. Like, tell me who else is raising that kind of money, right? It doesn't mean that it's not a rug pull, though, right? You know what I mean? This is the reason why I always say, like, don't listen to people, like, listen to what's in front of us, right? If you are going to listen to someone, trust them with actions, not with their words. They could go ahead and sit here and promise us that they're fucking talking to Mayweather, which they actually have. They've actually said, hey guys, we're talking to freaking Floyd Mayweather. Like, dude, is that supposed to pump my bags? Like, it makes no sense, right? It's stupid. Like, I wouldn't rely on Floyd Mayweather pumping my freaking crypto bags, bro, but people get excited about it. But I mean, even look at this chat right now, like, they're going crazy. So it says, let's see right here. It's worth noting that Gate.io usually imposes substantial listing fees ranging from $200,000 to $250,000 for projects. Ethereum, however, did not make such a payment for the listing. This practice of charging high fees is one reason why many tokens listed on Gate.io struggle in terms of price performance. Often when projects pay these ridiculous sums, project owners have the tendency to offload their team holdings to recover their expenses, resulting in a dump of the projects, or even the exchange itself might sell the paid tokens in such situations. Fortunately, Safereum stands apart from all this. Dude, I just can't read this shit with a serious face, man, because like, I'm just like crossing my fingers, bro. I'm like almost going to sleep shitting bricks. Like, when are we gonna get rug pulled type of shit, you know? Gate.io boosts its massive user base and, like, honestly, a lot of this shit. So, and that's true. I've been saying this. To go ahead and get listed on these exchanges, this is the reason why I'm not bullish when you get listed on exchanges. They have to pay $50,000 all the way up to $200,000 or even $100,000 depending on the listing. whether it's an airdrop, whether it's a fair launch, whatever the case of the kind of listing it is, they need to pay $50,000 to $100,000 to get listed on these exchanges. That's why for me personally, I'm not bullish when they get listed on exchanges. I actually love shorting these tokens when they get listed on MEXC, you know. And MEXC is the platform that I go ahead and use. As I always mention, support the channel, $20,000 sign up bonuses, no KYC, literally takes less than 3 seconds to create an account. But I like shorting them there because they always go down 90%. We've seen this over and over and over again, right? So them raising over 30 something million dollars on Gate.io, which is a tier 1 exchange, is freaking insane, man. I tell you that. I don't know how bullish it is. I really don't care, man. I'm just looking forward to this thing to either pump or dump. So like I can't really tell you anything. I'm not gonna be sitting here and hyping all of you up like, oh dude, we're going to the fucking moon. Like, nah dude, we just can't, man. Like I'm telling you, like we don't really know what's gonna happen. It's just a matter of when they pull the rug on us. It's not if, it's a matter of when. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I want to create my own Queen Natalie token. I'm sure a lot of people will buy it, Natalie. It'll be the Natoshi token. I would buy it. I'd buy it. Smash that like button. Glad you are actually trying to help us instead of sitting here behind the screen trying to siphon the last cent we have like some of the guys behind these pre-sales. Yeah, he's the best. I don't mean some, but most. 100%, man. I appreciate you. And that's what I've been saying, you know. A lot of people don't really like my content because I'm just upfront, you know. A lot of these pre-sales are going to be scams. I've been approached by a lot of these companies as well. And yeah, they're scams. Or maybe they don't have the intentions of scams, but because they're small tokens, the hype dies very quick, guys. And this is what I'm saying, even with Pepe, right? If Pepe does fall below this 50% dump, which could be around this next area of support, I might be loading up on, right? Because if you look at this, these are around the prices that Pepe launched. So if you are looking to go ahead and buy Pepe, I would go ahead and say, before I forget, because I know some of you asked for Wall Street memes TA, and I completely forgot. I get sidetracked really, really quickly. I apologize for that. But we need to go ahead and break this area at the 0.84 area to go ahead and see if Pepe does have the same momentum to go ahead and pump back to the upside. Like I mentioned, I've noticed it typically moves with Bitcoin. So this dump that we're seeing, I think we'll go ahead and see a reversal if we have one, if Bitcoin decides to pump or dump. So if Bitcoin dumps, this thing's going to tank 40%, as I said. If Bitcoin pumps, we are definitely going to go ahead and break past that area of resistance, and we're going to go ahead and enter that next area of support, and then we can go ahead and talk about, you know, Pepe making new all-time highs, right? But like I said, we need to go ahead and focus on that first. Let's go ahead and do some quick TA on Wall Street memes before I forget. So you know how bearish I've been with Wall Street memes since it launched? They actually had a total market cap of $120 million, currently sitting at a market cap of 56.26 million, 398,000 of liquidity. You know how I've been saying liquidity has been terrible, but also keep in mind they got listed with a lot of centralized exchanges. So they kind of did it fast, unlike other tokens. As soon as they went pre-sale, I think they did about a 3 to 4x. So most of you did make your money, but I was, you know, telling a lot of you, and a lot of you were getting mad. You're like, John, why are you pushing this shit? Why are you fighting? I told a lot of you that we were going to go ahead and dump, right? And we have dumped. We lost that area of support. I've been shorting this token. I've actually been liquidated multiple times, and I have no longer touched this token because it's heavily manipulated, and it's been heavily manipulated since the day of start. That's why I'm not shorting it right now. And I'm not going to long it, but I actually did make a video recently talking about a possible short squeeze on Wall Street memes. So in order for Wall Street memes in order for me to place a long, because I'm going to long this, I don't think this thing's going to get, this thing's going to dump, because the manipulation that's going on behind the team, they're manipulating this to the mass. Like, it's not even funny. They're like liquidating shorts left to right purposely. Like, this token should have already been to zero, but it hasn't, because it's been heavily manipulated, right? And what I've been saying is about a possible short squeeze. And I'm not a holder of Wall Street memes. I never have been a holder. I did enter a couple shorts and I got liquidated, and I've been telling all of you guys this. I've been telling you, you know, I've been getting liquidated. It's not been working out with the Wall Street meme short. I'm out, and right now I might even consider entering along if there is a short squeeze, and I'm sure there could be a high probability that there will be, right? And if we actually go ahead and take a look at their Twitter, which is a funny thing, and I've been making content about Wall Street memes short squeeze these last couple of days. If you actually go ahead and go back to their kind of memes, and I'm not sure what kind of hype they're writing on, they just got listed on Bybit, whatever. But if you go ahead and see this, which I found really, really interesting, I'm like, dude, this gives us a confirmation that there might be a short squeeze actually going on, and they're aware a short squeeze is going to happen. So I'm kind of almost wondering, are they purposely trying to go ahead and get shorts to short this down in order to create that massive short squeeze like we had with AMC and GameStop? And I think that's what they're really trying to push, because if they push that narrative, it makes lots of sense. And this would be the ultimate Wall Street memes, man. Like, it's not even funny. You can't make any of this shit up. Where is it at? So they had about a 1 million supposedly, because I know a lot of you have been commenting and been saying it's been capped. But supposedly they're saying that they're going to go ahead. They did a buyback burn of 1 million, supposedly, is what they're saying. And I'm actually looking for the tweet of what they said of them having a short squeeze. And it was a meme coin they posted. I'm trying to show you that meme. Not meme coin, sorry, that meme post. I think they might have deleted it, or it's probably like freaking deep in here. Let's go ahead and see, yeah. Dude, I can't find it, but they were talking about, like, they were making fun of shorts, pretty much. They were making fun of shorts, and they were talking about how they were going to cause a short squeeze. I'm not sure if that's considered insider trading or any of that shit, because they're saying, like, their goal of what they're trying to do. But with that being said, because I know that this is being heavily shorted and it's being heavily manipulated, I do think that this could go ahead and cause a short squeeze, causing this project to go ahead and go all the way to 12 cents and above, and I'm thinking my price target being around 15 to 20 cents. So be on the lookout for that. I will be entering a position on Wall Street memes going long. I've been short on this. I think that this thing should actually be down to zero, but it doesn't matter what I think. I'm here to make money. So whether it goes up or down, I'm here to make money, and if it goes up, I'm gonna trade it on the way up, short it on the way down. I don't care. And I hope a lot of you have that mentality, right? Because I told a lot of you to take profits. Because we will probably see some sort of a dump, and that's actually what we've been seeing. It's not that big of a dump though. It's been like, what, a 50% dump if you measure it from this top to this bottom. 60% dump, which is actually sounds really, really freaking crazy in the world of crypto. It's like, oh, dude, it's only a 50 to 80% dump. You're like, dude, you're fucking wild, man. You know what I mean? It's like that's what's normal in crypto. You know, you, especially meme coins, you dump 40, 50% and you pump back up. So in order for me to enter a long in Wall Street memes to go ahead and confirm that there's some sort of short squeeze entering, I would ideally like to go ahead and enter a position around right here, which I'll put a little price tag for you. Let's see, where the freaking is that tool? Price label. I think it's a price label. Is it? Okay, this is where I will be possibly entering a position on a long if we see a break above these two levels. So just keep your eyes out on this if you're looking to go ahead and enter a long position. I think if we do go ahead and break above these two areas of resistance, then we are more than safe to say that we will be approaching the 12 cents to 20 cents. And that's because of the short squeeze coming in. Not because people are freaking bullish on Wall Street memes. I mean, the market cap's at $56.26 million. Their market cap was at an all-time high at 120 million. So we're about a 50% decrease, right? So I'm sure a lot of people, I've checked their Telegram, and a lot of people are not as bullish. We were actually approaching 40,000 holders, and we're currently at 37.50 thousand, right? So just be on the lookout. If I do see some sort of breakout right here, depending on the way that it broke out, if it was a liquidity grab or it wasn't, I'm going to go ahead and analyze this very, very carefully, and then I'm going to go ahead and enter a position, obviously on my preferred platform, I was going to say Wall Street memes, MEXC, which you could go ahead and leverage trade, right? So that's the platform that I usually go ahead and long and short these meme coins. Usually with meme coins, you can make a lot of money shorting them, and I've noticed the goal is to jump into these early pre-sales like Illuminati, and as soon as they get listed on like MEXC and like Gate.io and all these exchanges, typically if they enable futures, it means they're going to go ahead and dump most of the time. So that's usually what I've been looking for, and I've been making some small profits here and there every time a token launches on MEXC. But so far, freaking Wall Street Memes has been one of the tokens that I've been getting heavily liquidated on going short. So just be very, very careful. This thing's super manipulated, and the team is artificially pumping this token. They're artificially pumping it more than any other token, because there's really no buyer interest. They're causing the interest themselves to make it seem as an illusion that people are really interested in to liquidate shorts. And that's why I believe that there could be some sort of short squeeze. I mean, look at this liquidity grab on the 4 hourly. It did touch that area of resistance around the 4728. That could have been a stop loss. That could have been a mini short squeeze right there going on. It's like, dude, it's so manipulated. It's not even funny. You can't make any of this thing up. So just be on the lookout for Wall Street Memes. Obviously, if it does go ahead and get rejected around this area right here, around the 4134, it is going to go ahead and dump down even further. So I'm going to be looking to go ahead and enter a longer short position at either one of these two areas, because I do think that even potentially it could be a fake out pumping to the 4728 to go ahead and have like a little bear trap, or sorry, a bull trap, and then causing the token to go down to hopefully 0, but I doubt it. It's not going to happen, guys. This thing's super, super, super manipulated, so just be very careful with this. Hey, how's it going, Ryan? How's it going, man? Glad to have you here, bro. Hope you're having a great day today. Natoshi, we need honest people. We need a Natoshi coin. That's what we need. We need a Natoshi coin. Vernon says, let's pray he doesn't bring promoting a bunch of projects that are going to be scams for those juicy checks when he continues to grow. But fortunately, I don't think this would be the case. Yeah, man. I mean, I've already been offered deals with these companies. Just for me personally, I just morally, I just can't dump on my community. You know what I mean? I just can't. Like, a lot of you watching right now, everybody that's watching live, it means a lot to me. You know what I mean? I take this like very, very serious when a lot of you do join and are joining here and smashing that subscribe button and interacting with this chat. So, like, to me, that means more than the money that could be offered promoting these scams, right? If you're really in this market to make money, you make money trading. You know what I mean? That's really where the money comes in. Unfortunately, there is some other influencers out there that promote these scammy, shitty tokens, and this is the reason why I tell you, don't listen to those Twitter influencers, man. Don't even listen to me. Don't listen to John. I don't want you to listen to me. I just want you to watch my content, take it as a perspective, and you come up with your own decision. I'm not here to convince you or make you buy into anything, and you're never going to hear that from me. You're never going to hear me, hey guys, buy this token right now because of this reason. I don't tell you that, you know? So I just want you to go ahead and come up with your own perspective of the projects that we talk about. I could be wrong. I could be right? I don't know. Nobody really knows. And that's the wild thing about crypto. But unfortunately, some people in the space really they have given crypto a bad rep because of the fact that they purposely go with the intention of trying to screw everybody, right? And that's what everybody then assumes, that we're here to screw everybody, right? But like I mentioned, if you're here to trade like Natoshi's a trader herself, you know? She makes money trading. You know what I mean? That's really where the money comes in. And same thing with me. Like, I make money trading. Like, if you lose, I lose, man. Like, my channel is not big enough to promote or influence any project. I'll tell you that. The channel is not big enough to influence anybody as far as a project, right? But if I don't believe in something, I'll tell you straight up. I've never believed in Wall Street Memes, and I still made videos about it. And I gave you my overall perspective, my neutral perspective, bullish and bearish scenario, because I'm here to make money. I don't care if the market goes up. I don't care if the market goes down. I'm going to long and I'm going to short. I don't care. Same thing with Bitcoin. I'll long it and short it. Same thing with these meme coins. Is Safereum gives me a really bearish case right now, and even though I'm super bullish on Safereum, but it is giving like bearish vibes right now. We are at a very critical area of support, and we could go ahead and see that 50% dump. I'm not going to go ahead and tell you, hey guys, it looks extremely perfect, because if that's the case, I'm going to go ahead and switch my position and then short, and I'll still make money. So, like, to me, it doesn't really matter, and I want all of you to have that perspective, especially with the meme coins. Everybody has, especially the meme coins, they have the moon boy vibes. Like, they talk about, this is going to the fucking moon, guys, hold, while they're all dumping on the community, right? And I don't want you to have that perspective. I want you to come up with a perspective of the logical and probably analytical perspective, and understand the risk to reward of what we're entering. This Illuminati token, we could get rug pull live, guys. It's the reality of the thing. I'm not gonna go ahead and sit here and tell you, hey, it's gonna freaking moon. Can it moon? Yes. But like I said, 99% of these tokens are pure scams from the beginning. You get a rug pull like I got with Metabot, which I'm looking for. It's right here. I bought it into the pre-sale. We actually bought it. I think I didn't buy it live. I might have actually bought it live. And I just sold my position just today at an 80% loss. Why? Because I'm like, dude, I'm not going to waste my time with this project. This thing's already off my list. On to the next. And that's the way you have to treat it when it comes to a lot of these shit coins, is that you're just here to make money. I'm here to make money. So I hope you're here to make money too. We're not here to diamond hand projects, hold our hands and sing Kumbaya together to the moon. No, dude. We're here to freaking make our nut, make our money, make the money that we can on these coins, bounce, and invest in real utility projects. You know, invest in the Bitcoins and the Ethereums and these other projects that have somewhat, and I say somewhat because a lot of these tokens are bullshit too. They're not going to last here, and they're probably not going to be here after regulation happens, right? So the goal is to make money from shit coins and then move that money into, you know, better assets, such as let's just say, for example, Bitcoin, or one of my favorite altcoins, if you want to call it, Bitcoin Cash. I'm very, very bullish on Bitcoin Cash, and regardless of the price, I'm willing to go ahead and hold on to Bitcoin Cash long term, because this is a good platform to go ahead and transact as a payment format, in my opinion, right? This is solely my opinion. I don't care if you believe me or not. I'm not here to convince you, and I really don't care if you believe me or not, right? My goal is for you to go ahead and open up your own perspective to what I'm talking about. The goal is to make money on shitcoins, move that money and put it into other projects that are somewhat safer, but they're not safer. You know, so like for example, Bitcoin Cash. I think Bitcoin Cash is going to hit $3,000 next bull run. That's my opinion. So I believe heavily on Bitcoin Cash, and I would rather stack my money and throw in a couple grand on Bitcoin Cash than throwing a couple grand on a shitcoin, knowing that more than likely it's going to fail, right? Bitcoin Cash is not going to fail. It's been here for a long time. If you want to play it a little bit safer, then just throw some money on Ethereum or Bitcoin. But these two tokens are not going to make you life-changing money unless you don't have a big bag. If you have a bag of like 300,000 plus, then yeah, I'll tell you, not financial advice, you're better off throwing money on Ethereum and waiting a couple years, if that's what you feel comfortable doing, right? But if you're running on a budget, that's why I love meme coins, because meme coins could really go ahead and bring in that kind of financial freedom of the stories that we hear. But it's not the case all the time. It does require a lot of luck, and it requires a lot of being there at the right time. And we're going to go ahead and see. We're going to go ahead and see, is Illuminati really going to go ahead and help us break out of the matrix? Bro, you just can't make this shit up when it comes to a lot of these tokens, like straight up, man. And a lot of you hate because of what I have to say. It's like, dude, why aren't you bullish on freaking Pepe or this shit? Or like, why aren't you saying like what every other freaking influencer says? It's because I don't think the same, man. I've gotten screwed so many times in this space, it's not even funny. I've been trading stocks and options since 2017. I entered crypto in 2017 as well, when all the ICO scams were going and all the pre-sale scams were going at the time. BitConnect, we had all those freaking MLM crypto scams as well, like mining bullshit. I got scammed there. And then last bull run, I made a decent amount of money. And then I got scammed by the freaking projects promoting you like the whole world about how revolutionary fucking shit in you was going to change the life of transacting in other countries. You know what I mean? It's like, you just really can't make any of this up, man. It's like they lie to you. They try to sell you the bullshit news, and if you believe it, you're going to be the exit liquidity for the next person, right? And that's what I'm trying to educate a lot of you. It's like, you could make money on shit coins. It's a high risk, high reward, and all it takes is one good shit coin for you to make money. Like, I've tracked the wallet of a Pepe millionaire, and guess how much money he put? He put $23, and he turned $23 into $3 million. And that's what I like about the space, the possibility of being able to do that. But it's not always the case. You might have to take 20 L's on 20 or 30 projects before you can hit it big on one. And that's why I tell you, invest small amounts. If you have $1,000, throw in $100, because if it 40, 50, 100 X's, you're gonna make a nice amount of money. You're not gonna make life-changing money, but the goal here is not to make or become a millionaire overnight. Stop listening to the bullshit of like, oh, he bought into freaking Shiba Inu, put $1,000 into 30 million. It's like, dude, you could get lucky, but you just don't want to aim for that. You want to aim for making money, if not consistently, but making your wealth slowly over time as time goes on. Because the more desperate you do the dumb moves, you're gonna go ahead and make dumb mistakes. And trust me, I've been there, done that, and I made a lot of freaking stupid mistakes. Like I'm probably more than likely a negative millionaire because I lost a fucking shitload of money, man. And that's because I was stupid and I didn't know any of this that I know now. But like, let's say if you were about to throw in $100, right? And a token does it 100x. That's about 100,000. 100,000 could be life-changing to a lot of you. 100,000 might not be life-changing to a lot of you. I talked to some of you that throw freaking $10,000 in meme coins like it's fucking $5. And you're over here racking in like 30 racks on a 3x. You know what I mean? So, and to some people, 100,000 could be billions of dollars. You know what I mean? So it's just really what your risk to reward is. Like, I would rather risk $1,000 into 10 different meme tokens, and because like I always mention, this ratio that I've noticed is that if you invest into 10 meme tokens out of that $1,000, I would say 9 out of 10 they're going to be failures, or probably even 8 out of 10. 8 of those projects are going to be failures. 2 of those are going to be, one of them is going to be okay. It's going to make you some gains, maybe a 3x. And the other one's probably going to make you a 20,000x or a 20,000% return, right? 200x. And all it takes is one, you know what I mean? Like, even if you do, let's say out of that one that you invested because you took all the L's and you hit it big, right? Let's say you hit a 1,000, let's say 1,000, because it's normal. I actually saw it with Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10 Inu. That shit hit 3,000%, which is about I think a 300x if I'm not mistaken, or 30x. But like, let's say out of 30x, that's not good. It's about $3 grand, right? But if you made a little bit over $2 grand on the last other projects, because you will make money. It's just a matter of when to take profits and not to get over greedy when it comes to these shitcoins, right? You'll end up breaking even plus a little bit more in profits with all the money that you lost, right? So with the $1,000, you should make at least anywhere between 5 to 10 grand more if you hit it big, right? Because I invested, keep in mind, Safereum. I threw in 120 bucks, made a 12x, I think, so made about $1,200, $1,500, because I think its all-time high was 16x, $1,200, just say. And then that Lisa token, I threw in about 100 bucks, and I ended up taking profits at 200, so I did a 1x. So I came out with about like 1,600, let's say with my investment that I threw in there, let's say $1,000 profit. That's not bad for a couple days, for only risking about $200. $200 risks to make, you know, 1,800 bucks, $1,200, in my opinion, is worth it. But when you're throwing in $1,000 and you get scammed on one of these tokens, you're screwed, bro. You're screwed. And realistically, you could go ahead and turn $100 into a 1,000x, which will be about 100,000, like I said, but it's not always the case. The goal is to turn that $100 into potentially anywhere between $1,000 to $3,000, and all you need is 2 of those plays to go ahead and make $6,000. Once you have $6,000, you have a little bit more capital to play with. You know, maybe now you throw in $300 into these shit coins, or maybe or you still play with the $100 mindset, right? But if you could do that and turn, you know, a couple $100 into a couple grand, and then save most of that money and then throw it into these shit coins, they're gonna fail. Like I always mention, it's just a matter of when they pull the rug. It's not if they pull the rug, it's a matter of when they pull the rug. Some of them pull the rug months down the line, some of them in a week, some of them a day, some of them as soon as they launch, as this one. This one, I threw in 200 bucks and the rug pulled. And I was thinking, dude, if I do a 3x on this, is a 600 bucks doing nothing. it's worth it. But this is a coin flip, guys. You can't predict shit. And that's what I'm telling you. This is all gambling. This is not investing. This is like, stop lying to yourself, bro. You're a freaking degen gambler, and it's okay. You just have to admit it and understand that you're a degen gambler like myself. Because yeah, I'm a degen, bro, for sure, man. For sure, I like the excitement of knowing whether I'm gonna wake up getting a rug pull or not, man. I guess it's the excitement that I like in life, right? But as long as you understand that and you accept it, then you're okay with the risk that it comes with. But if you really think deep down in your head that you're investing for your future, bro, investing in shitcoins, you're relying on a developer not rugging you, and you're relying on a developer sticking to their word, which is really, really hard to come across in crypto, especially with the fact that most of them are anonymous. And even with the ones that aren't anonymous, they don't give a fuck either way. So it's like, who can you really go ahead and trust in this world of crypto, right? You really can't trust no one but yourself. And that's what I'm trying to tell all of you. You need to go ahead and trust yourself with your gut instinct when it comes to a lot of these projects. You can't predict it. You don't know unless you have insider information. Like those freaking Shiba millionaires, you really think that I know it's real, bro. But what I'm saying is that's not going to be the case for a lot of people. I've heard stories of people turning $1,000 into millions of dollars. It's doable. But if you're being sold that lie, you're going to believe that that's the thing with every one of these projects. You're going to be left holding a bag and being exit liquidity for the next person to take profits. And you don't want to be the person, right? You want to be the person taking the profits and then taking a loss if you have to. Like if the project's not going the way that you want it to go, it's time to go ahead and take that loss. You know, don't listen to that paper hand talk, diamond. Nah, dude, that's all BS, bro. It doesn't matter. Like I said, your main goal here should be to make money. And I hope that's why you're here. I hope you're here to go ahead and make money as much as I am. And you should be in the mindset that I'm here to make money whether the market goes up and down. Obviously, ethically, right? Because morally. And then again, it just depends what your morals and what your ethics are. What might be ethic to me might not be ethical to you. Some people don't like shorting because they think it's not ethical, bro. It's like, how do you think shorting's not ethical, man? It just doesn't make any sense. Like, shorting a freaking crypto does not make you not be ethical. Like, get out of that mindset, bro. This is the mindset that they kind of brainwash everybody into thinking. This is actually one of the projects that I've been watching very closely. I've been learning a little bit more about this project right here. Hey, Kevin Pena, how's it going, bro? How'd you find my channel, bro? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy, thank you, John, thank you. Vernon, all it takes, like you say, is just one Pepe like Pepe in order to recover all your losses and much more. I really hope you find that one project, John. Yeah, man, 100%, you know, and the biggest thing when it comes to all of this, man, it's not about being right? It's not about you being right. And I think that's where I could go ahead and take on as a learning experience for myself is being able to go ahead and let that ego in the back of your head telling you, hey, like, buy the dip, bro, buy the dip, or keep on buying, knowing that it doesn't exist, bro, knowing that it's probably not going to go up, and not accepting that you're wrong in a time is what your ego is telling you, and that makes you a bad trader or a bad investor. So knowing when to cut your losses and being, you know what, guys, I fucked up, this happened, and owning up to it. It takes a lot, but as soon as you go ahead and get through that breakthrough, it's gonna be a lot easier for you to make decisions in life and even in trading. And that's where the psychology part comes when it comes to trading, right? Dude, I've lost a shitload of fucking money, man. Like, it's not even fucking funny. It's not even funny how much money I've lost in this space, right? And I'm still here because I love it. I love the trading game. I love the challenge that it brings, but I've literally lost everything to the point where I lost literally everything, man. Like, lost my apartment, lost everything type of shit. And this is the reason why I tell you all of this, because it's a reminder to myself, remembering the times that I was in my life and what I was going through and what was going through my head, remembering when I was listening to all these other influencers and YouTubers telling you, hold your bags, guys, don't sell, it's gonna go up, and it just kept on going down, right? And that's kind of the reason why I have this attitude where I just tell you up front, man, because it's like a reminder to myself, right? They say that that your head remembers everything that in your subconscious mind, right? So like everything you say to yourself or you watch or you listen to, you're programming yourself subconsciously. So like whenever I go live on these live streams, not only is it a reminder for myself to go ahead and learn how to take losses or take profits, but also it's like that reminder in my head that I wish I had someone tell me this a lot sooner in crypto, and even in my trading career or journey, if you want to call it. And I would have done a lot less mistakes that I would have if I had someone like myself. So it's like me speaking to myself and reminding myself to not make these stupid mistakes. And a lot of people think that everybody's making money every day. Dude, trust me, I know people that are making thousands of dollars every day trading, but I also know people that lose that kind of money as well. So you have to keep in mind there's always two sides to everything, right? Same thing, if you're making money off of a project and you made a boatload of money, keep in mind, in order for you to make that kind of money, someone had to lose on the other end, and vice versa. Because you lost all that money, someone else won. So at the end of the game, guys, this is a game of a one-on-one fight, literally. This is like who's going to be the better trader, I guess, or the better opponent, like a one-on-one fight, right? And that's really what trading is all about. And especially with these meme tokens, it's all freaking brainwashed cult mentality, man. And as soon as you're able to comprehend that and understand that, when you lose money, which is totally normal, it's normal to lose money. It's normal to make bad investment decisions, bad purchasing decisions. It's normal, right? But what I think it's the hardest thing is acknowledging it. Once you acknowledge what you did wrong and what you did right, it's easier for you to go ahead and go in with your next position in life, whether it's your next investment or whatever it is, to go ahead and not redo that same mistake. For example, it took me losing everything and restarting my whole entire life in order to understand what I'm telling all of you today, right? And unfortunately, I had to go ahead and go through that journey of that pain. And it sucks. It blew. I hated it. It was like the most depressing time of my life. But as soon as I understood what I did wrong and how I could improve for a better person, it made me become a better trader when it came to making any decision, right? And that's what you want to go ahead and do. As soon as you acknowledge what you did right and what you did wrong, you're going to be able to maneuver yourself a lot more differently than a lot of the crowds do. You know what I mean? Most people lose money trading because they're trading with emotions, and it's all about making sure when you put your stop loss, making sure if your trade's wrong, exiting out, taking a break, and acknowledging it. Like I'm telling you, bro, I got scammed freaking yesterday off this token. You know what I mean? Most people won't even tell you that. Their pride is too big to even tell you, hey guys, I took an L on this shit. I took an L. It is what it is. Move on, right? You can't hold on to that, because the more you hold on to it, the more it's going to affect you in your life. A lot of you are saying that Lisa is a scam, right? So what is going on with Lisa, by the way? This is what I want to know, because they do have an AMA going on tomorrow, which is the reason why I ended up providing liquidity on this. They have this Hulk's AMA going on tomorrow. They posted this about 39 minutes ago. So this is the reason why I'm kind of bullish, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's a slow rug. And I'm telling you, it's all about not if they pull the rug, it's when they pull the rug. Keep that in mind, like literally. Keep that in mind. It's not about if, it's when. It's that simple. I'm not here to FUD. I'm not here to cause panic. I'm just here being realistic with the kind of mentality we have to be, right? We have to go ahead and ask ourselves this kind of question, and that's why I tell you, only invest in what you're willing to lose, right? Go in with an amount that if you were to lose, you're okay with. That's what you have to go ahead and keep in mind. Vernon says, I really hope you find that one project, John. Kevin Pena says, thank you, John. Appreciate you, bro. Vernon says, it's good. We have you here to snap us out of our delusional state, dream state in crypto. You have to be logical and reasonable in order not to get majorly wrecked. 100%, man. 100%. Like I'm telling you, the only reason why I say this is because I've been there, done that. I've been there, done that. And one of the biggest things is I'm also reminding myself, bro. It's like you have to keep in mind, we're like in this trance, man. We're like being programmed 24/7 by everything, right? By the media, by the news, by everybody around us, around our peers, our core workers, whatever the case is, right? We're being constantly programmed. And this is the reason why when you enter crypto and you're like new to the space, it's easy for you to get manipulated because you don't know, you don't understand the space, right? And until you get the pain of what it is when it comes to losing money, like a boatload of money to the point where like your life changes, or like even to the point where you're like almost questioning your life, that's when you go ahead and say, you know what, maybe I shouldn't do that mistake again, right? And that's kind of the reason why I also remind myself, because sometimes we forget. We forget as the emotional state of being, as a human, we forget the pain that we once went through. You know what I mean? This is the reason why animals are a little bit more smarter than freaking humans, right? Humans could go ahead and do the same mistake multiple times in life, and I could be a prime example myself. Like, I've fucking done the same shit over and over again, expecting a different result, and it ended in the same result, right? Because it was the same exact thing. And for an animal, let's say for an animal, if an animal gets attacked by a freaking, let's say, by a freaking bird, let's say, for example, I'm just making up animals right now, and gets attacked by a bird, trust me, that animal is going to be cautious moving forward for the rest of his life to not get near a bird. But as a human, we're more than likely willing to go ahead and experience that pain over again, because we give them the benefit of the doubt, and we use our emotions, and that's why we make the same mistakes. You know what I mean? And that's where the biggest problem comes in. So Vernon says hype has died so much in chat, I don't think it would be easy for Lisa to recover. So let's go ahead and see where Lisa's at right now. I do see that dump, and honestly that dump's not giving me good vibes as of right now. So let's go ahead and see. It says video chat starts tomorrow at 8 a.m. So that's going to be the chat for tomorrow. 1.4 million. I mean, there's people buying, but I do agree with you. Like, if the chat died down, we're going to go ahead and take a look into this. Well Alert Holdings, $27,000. 837. I mean, this whale has to know something, right? This guy invested $27,000. Who in the right freaking mind invests $27,000 into a shitcoin? Well, this guy, because this guy has, or gal, right? This person has over $105,000 into his wallet, and we're seeing this right now about $14,000 in Pepe, Jesus Coin about $22,000, and he actually has some pretty good projects. I'm not gonna lie, has some pretty good projects that he's invested into. ApeCoin, Gitcoin. So I wonder what price he got into this. Vernon says that's what makes you insane in a sense. Doing the same over and over, expecting stuff to change, like Vass said. Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. And unfortunately, a lot of us do that. A lot of us do the same mistake over and over again. I remember when I was a little kid, man. Dude, you can't make this shit up either, man. Like, I'm telling you, like maybe I'm a different kind of breed, man. So I wouldn't be surprised, and this probably wouldn't be a good example. But I remember when I was a kid, and I was like probably like 5 or 3. Who knows how old I was, right? But I was a little kid, and I remember touching the stove, and I would touch the stove, and I would burn myself, and I'd be like, shit, dude. I remember being in pain for a couple days, like having to ice my hand, and then here comes another day, bro. For whatever reason, I'm like, dude, let me touch the stove and see if it's hot. And there you go again. You see Little John touching the stove again after just getting burned a few days ago. And guess what? Same freaking result. Like, I can't understand what was going through my mind if I was expecting the result to change. And it happened 4 times for me to burn my fingers 4 times in order for me to be like, okay, you know what? Stove, hot, pain. And ever since that, I don't think I've ever touched a freaking stove, a hot stove, ever again. So some of us, it takes us multiple times to learn our lesson. Others, they learn from other people's mistakes. And others learn through experience. And I'm the kind of person that learns through experience, unfortunately. and I kind of hate it, to be honest. But I have to experience it to understand it. And it kind of sucks because I have to really put myself in some very, very shitty situations that I could have avoided, but I did it, right? And it just depends. Some people are going to be very similar. Some people are going to have a different learning style where they have to experience it in order to learn it, which is completely fine too. But I did want to go ahead and talk about this Gate.io Safereum listing that they actually have going on. And I asked myself, what is this crypto airdrop, right? What is a freaking airdrop, bro? I've been hearing about airdrops, but I really have no idea how an airdrop works. So we're going to go ahead and read this quickly and give you the different options of an airdrop of what I found out. And if you understand any of this, like I said, I'm not an expert at this. I'm pretty good at what I talk about. I could say that confidently, but I know 100% that there's people out there, probably even you watching right now, that you know more than me. And I'm here to go ahead and learn as well. So go ahead and comment down below. If anything, if I'm incorrect the way that I'm saying something or thinking something, and maybe I could get a little bit more clarification, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at what is a crypto airdrop, because I saw that Gate.io raised over $38 million on this airdrop. I don't know how freaking airdrops work, bro. So I had to go ahead and do my research, right? And I read this with Gate.io. The airdrop is a promotional activity typically carried out by any blockchain-based startup. We're going to leave it as that. How do airdrops operate? Airdrops are typically promoted to the company's websites as well as crypto forums. Okay, we take that. Types of airdrops. So apparently there's multiple airdrops. I never knew this. They have the standard airdrop, exclusive airdrop, bounty airdrop, and the holder airdrop. And we're going to go ahead and go over quickly on the advantages and disadvantages. I'm not going to read it all. We're just going to go ahead and skim through it. So I guess the standard airdrop is an airdrop that was previously mentioned in what users receive free tokens in exchange for signing up for a newsletter, following on Twitter, or whatever the case is, right? We have that kind of airdrop, which is a standard airdrop. Exclusive airdrop is a type of airdrop only available to those who have a long history with a specific project, website, or community. A bounty airdrop is an airdrop that requires users to complete certain tasks, such as tweeting about the project or joining their Telegram. So I'm assuming the bounty airdrop is similar to like a whitelist. You need to go ahead and do something productive for the team or the company in order for them to grant you access to a spot, is what I'm assuming is what it's like. And then you have the holder airdrop. Holder airdrops are free tokens given to the people who have a certain amount of digital currency in their wallet. So I'm assuming that holder airdrop is something similar to like staking. Like, for example, if you're a holder of Safereum, you're going to go ahead and get a free NFT, is what I'm assuming, right? Which is a holder airdrop. And we're going to go ahead and go quickly over the advantages and disadvantages of, airdrops. One of the advantages is that, people that don't know about the project, they're going to be like, oh shit, what is this Safereum token in my wallet? So now they understand it. They might be curious enough to go ahead and do their own research, right? We've done that multiple times, you and I. When we see a coin in there, we're like, dude, what is this coin? And then you have airdrops that can go ahead and it says airdrops can help build the community around a new project by rewarding early adopters and creating network effect, which is kind of the same shit that I said. Airdrops can increase liquidity, so new people get access to the tokens. They now have liquidity, I guess. Disadvantages: airdrops can be perceived as spammy, which is 100% true. When promoting a project, airdrops can be as effective as other marketing strategies, so it could work, but it's not always effective. And airdrops might not be seen as legit projects, which we all know, right? So I don't know what kind of freaking airdrop Gate.io is doing. Like, what kind of airdrop do you think Gate.io is doing? This is my question right here. If any of you know what kind of airdrop Gate.io is doing, let me know down below, because I have no idea what kind of listing they're doing. But Safereum is doing this kind of. So it looks like we have video chat. Sorry, no, I don't think it's a video chat. It's bullshit, bro. They always freaking say that. They said that last time, and I was sleeping, and I had to wake up early just to go ahead and do a live stream, and they didn't even freaking go live. Okay, so right here, backdeck still trending, #1, Gate.io. I don't know what the supporters shit is, man. So their goal was to raise $40,000, right? And they raised $34 million. Like, how is that $34 million going to work? Like, is it going to be burned into the supply? What are they going to do? That's what my question is about this freaking Gate.io listing. Vernon says Illuminati might very well raise 600 ETH. Might you do a stream on the launch in regards to that? Yeah, 100%, man. The Illuminati launch will be. Wait, so Vernon, the question is, are they listing today though? Like, are they listing today, or is it just going to be a unlocked? Let me go ahead and read the. Let me go ahead and join them on Telegram right now. We're gonna join their Telegram. and we're gonna go ahead and ask questions. Hopefully we don't get freaking banned or some shit like that, because okay, actually we're right here. Okay, let's see this right here. Okay, Vernon, let's see. Okay, so live will be 1 hour after pre-sale ends. Awesome possum, bro. I'm freaking excited. Moon. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do, guys. Chat, I'm gonna do this. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and be ending this stream very soon. I'm gonna go ahead and buy the pre-sale. We already bought it live, right? We already bought it live. And we actually just see one of the biggest Pepe whales just aped into Illuminati. So we're gonna go ahead and see where things go on, man. I don't know, dude. I have a strong feeling about this Illuminati token, bro, that I feel like I'm probably just gonna go ahead and take out my Mona tokens, take my L on that, and dump it into Illuminati. Because honestly, if Illuminati does become the next hot project to be talked about, Lisa probably is going to struggle more than likely to go up. I'm going to be straight honest with you. So I think it might be worth me throwing the money into Mona, into Illuminati. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Do you think I should go ahead and do that? Because we are at, dude, they've raised a lot of money, 600 plus ETH. They're launching today, soon 600 ETH. So how much have they launched? Have they launched a little bit over $1 million now? Because this is insane, bro. If they launch about $1 million, this is going to be freaking crazy. Let's go ahead and see this. Where's it at? I don't freaking see it. Token tracker. Okay, pre-sale address. Pre-sale address. $918,000, bro. They're about to freaking get $1 million of Illuminati tokens at the moment being. This is freaking insane, man. Okay, Vernon says do it, bro. Just for you, man. I typically wouldn't do this, but because you told me so, I'm gonna freaking do it, bro. So I'm down about 80, 90. I'm down about $30 in Lisa. I'm gonna collect my fees real quick. I think this is how you do it. Hopefully I don't lose all my liquidity, man, because if I lose all my liquidity, this is gonna be kind of effed. Oh, my freaking neck, dude. Yeah, hopefully I get some money out of that. Yeah, dude, I didn't lose too much money on this. I probably only lost about like $30. So we could just go ahead and say break even. We could go ahead and say roughly, right? We could say roughly break even on this. So let's go ahead and take a, yeah, because it's dumping, bro. The liquidity went from almost 700,000 all the way down. So I don't know. It might be the case. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it because Illuminati was giving me good vibes since the beginning, man. I've been telling everybody this. I was saying, hey guys, I don't know why, but I feel really bullish on this, and that's why I did it, because I felt bullish on that. So let's go ahead and see how much money I was actually able to take out with Lisa. I think I lost about $50, dude. Fuck. I think I lost about almost, yeah, $50 on taking out the liquidity. At least I get to learn, bro, honestly. So we're gonna go ahead and use Dex View right now. We're gonna go ahead and try to sell Lisa, see how much money we could get back on this DJ gambling. So how much money am I gonna be able to take out? Let's see. 122. So that's not bad. I was still able to pull out on Lisa. You know, I made a little bit of money on Lisa. I did take about, I had $200 in there, so I could say roughly I took about 170. I took about a $30 loss, which I'm not complaining, right? So we're just gonna go ahead and sell Lisa. We're gonna go ahead and do auto on this. We're gonna go ahead and approve this, and I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and throw my money into dude, if Illuminati does something, bro, like fuck, I have a strong feeling it does. I kind of want to like throw in 200 bucks, but at the same time I kind of don't. I'm like debating. I'm like, should I go ahead and do it or no? Because I'll be probably a little bit over $300 in my position, which would be a nice position for myself. I've taken a lot of L's this week, guys. Honestly, I've taken some nice little gains, but I've also taken some little L's. So actually XX is actually one of the L's that I took. It was a complete scam. So we're gonna go ahead and see. Hopefully we could go ahead and get some more money out of this. $2.60 of gas fees. Hey Vernon, do you think Illuminati's gonna do good, bro? I think they raised over $1 million. Like, I really hope they don't pull a rug on us, man. Like, this one's gonna be like the perfect example. Like, straight up, man. Like, straight freaking up. You can't make none of this shit up. Straight up. So this is what I'm gonna go ahead and do. So I've collected, I have $177, which I should have more, shouldn't I? Oh no, that's the same amount of money that I put in. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. Binance, balance it, throw it in a bit more than usually, but still keep it level-headed. So this is what I'm gonna do. I've actually decided what I'm gonna do. Because providing liquidity has been the freaking move, bro. And if this thing has a shitload of freaking liquidity, this thing's gonna moon. So what I'm gonna actually go ahead and do now that I sold Lisa live, this could be the L, this can't be the L, I don't know. But this is what we're gonna go ahead and do. We're gonna go ahead and leave the money that I have in the Illuminati, right? We're gonna go ahead and leave the money in there. I put in about 120, I think, 100 something dollars. I threw in about 100 and something. I'm trying to look for my amount that I threw in. I threw in about 100 and something dollars, not too much, right? And this is from one of the L's that I've been taking on the other projects too. Taking some L's. So I threw in about, let me see, I threw in about 107, I think. Or was it this one? 121? Yeah, I threw in about $121 into Illuminati. About 1,430 contributors. About 561 ETH. So almost about 600 ETH, bro. So they've literally raised, I think, about $1 million. They're about to reach 1 million that they've launched. So I wonder what the freaking soft cap is at 10 ETH, supposedly. Initial market cap. Dude, their initial market cap is going to be at $1.4 million. So this is what I'm going to do. So I could go ahead and play a level balance neutral position, because I've already taken some L's, right? And like I said, I don't mind losing 200 bucks, but in reality, dude, like, I don't want to lose 200 bucks, you know what I mean? And you should be having the same mentality, whether it's 200 bucks, $1,000, you should have the mentality of like, dude, like, I've already taken some L's, so let me go ahead and not risk myself too much, right? So this is what I'm gonna do, because I think this is gonna work out perfectly in my opinion. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and leave my position in Illuminati. I'm going to go ahead and claim my tokens as soon as we go live. We're going to go ahead and do this all live. I'm going to claim my tokens. And as soon as that happens, what's going to happen next is I'm going to go ahead and go over to Uniswap. And I'm going to go ahead and provide liquidity. I'm going to go ahead and provide liquidity on Uniswap. I'm going to head over to Uniswap and provide liquidity. Why? Because if I provide liquidity, not only can I make money as a token is going up, but I'll make a lot of money too as people are buying and selling. And honestly, like, I've just made a couple dollars on Lisa, but on Safereum, look how much money I've made in not even a day. $72. Literally just holding on to my position. Haven't done anything, bro. We haven't even approached 24 hours yet. I think we actually have now. Now that I take that back. I take that back. I think we have approached 24 hours. Still, 24 hours not doing anything and collecting $72 in unclaimed fees. Dude, that's freaking bullish. Like, that's like the most bullish thing ever, right? So what am I, should I go ahead and collect this? So I'm assuming if I collect this right now, if I collect this, I'm gonna go ahead and collect Safereum and Ethereum. I can go ahead and throw in a little bit more money. Nah, I'm not gonna get greedy, bro. We're just gonna leave it there. We're not even gonna touch this. We're gonna leave that, and I'm gonna go ahead. I already invested about $120 in Illuminati. I was going to throw it all into the pre-sale, but I'm not. You know why? Because right now I have $178 left to invest, right? I have about $178, not including my Safereum, because I don't want to touch this bag, nor I want to touch my other bag. I don't want to touch those two bags. So I'm kind of thinking like that money doesn't exist, right? So I only have $178 to my name after depositing 120 bucks into the pre-sale. So just in case the pre-sale does bad and doesn't go as planned, well, then I only lose $120 and I still have money to invest into any of these other pre-sales. That's kind of the way I'm looking at it, right? If Illuminati does really well, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and provide liquidity. I'm going to go ahead and provide liquidity 1-to-1, and then I'm going to make money both sides as it's going up, and I'm collecting money on fees. That's what I think might be the strategy. But then again, what if my position's a lot higher? So that's where the tricky part comes in, you know? So let's see what Vernon says. Mona's not looking too good, to be honest. The chat is dead. Yep, I agree. Damn, dog. Imagine if Illuminati does something. I balance it, throw it a bit more than usually, keep it at level head. Yes, it definitely has a chance to do something. A far higher chance than these crap pre-sales. I agree, bro. I'm not touching BNB pre-sales anymore, bro. I've been getting like slapped right across the face with those, man. Those are like a lot riskier than any other ones. Yeah, it definitely has a chance to do something, a higher chance than these other crap pre-sales. I gotta say, the idea of project is pretty dope, and the aesthetics are good as well. Who doesn't love the Illuminati? Dude, it's a play for sure. I agree for sure, bro. That, like, dude, the like, think about it. Like, hey, bro, what token did you buy today? I bought the Illuminati. Like, it just sounds edgy, you know what I mean? It just so happens to be today, depending on the time we're watching this, it happens to be today, Friday the 13th, which is supposed to be the most luckiest day in the world of the century. So this is the reason why I'm also even bullish. Yeah, Illuminati. I'm messing with you guys, dude.
One form of dictatorship is being in a prison cell and you can see the bars and touch it. The other one is sitting in a prison cell but you can't see the bar and you think you're free.
Oh, damn, bro. I think I just got programmed to buy more Illuminati. I think they just did a psyops. We just accidentally psyoped ourselves. Yeah, the website's pretty cool. Like I said, it's just a matter of when we get rug pulled, to be honest. But I guess we should go in more with the positive mindset, right? Let's go in with the positive mindset and not talk about rug pulls. Let's talk about that this project is going to moon and that it's going to do really well. But we're about to approach $1 million in ETH. Like, I really hope the team is not greedy enough to run off with $1 million. Because, like, if you think about it, $1 million is low-key a bag. It's low-key a freaking bag, bro. So we're going to go ahead and see where things go from here. But I'm definitely excited for that. Mia, yes, I already got damn Illuminati tokens. I have been quite bearish on the other tokens on for the most part. 100%. How you been, Mia? By the way, bro, I got slammed. I got head slammed on that freaking meta token. I ended up selling for a loss. I ended up literally recovering like 40 bucks, man. Like, I threw in $200 and I recovered 40 bucks. So, like, this has to be the freaking play for me, man. Like, straight up, it kind of has to be the play because just not looking too good, man. Look, this is what I recovered from freaking Moda token or whatever that shit's called. You know what I'm gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking of selling my BNB, my $35 of BNB, and just gambling it into Illuminati, bro. Because I have about a $120 position. I throw in about 35 bucks. It's gonna be a little bit more of a higher position, you know? Been doing good, bro. How about yourself? I've been doing pretty good, you know, just been getting head slams back and forth. But other than that, you know, it's just a part of the game. So hoping that we could go ahead and make some little money on this. Jody says, bro, what's up? What's up, man? Mia says, I know them struggles, been through them too. Yeah, man, I got head slam on this one token, got double X. Luckily, I only put in like $100 and something. Head slam on that, got rug pulled like within like as soon as I woke up. Rug pulled. Then this Metabot token that we were all bullish on, I asked the question and they banned me from the freaking Telegram, bro. Because, like, we were supposed to list on Bitmark today, right? We were supposed to list on Bitmark and we didn't. And I asked the question, like, bro, like, if you knew we were going to dump, like, why didn't you just pump the bags yourself? Like, why are we, like, now not getting listed? Because you guys dumped, and he got booty tickled, and I ended up getting banned from freaking Telegram. And that's kind of like where we're at right now. So I'm thinking right now, I have $35 left on BNB, right? It's like, dude, $35, it's not going to make me any more richer, and it's not going to make me any more poorer, if that's even a you know, proper verbiage. So what I'm thinking, let's be a little bit more risky on something like this. I agree, man. I agree. So this is what I'm gonna do, man, because now you convinced me enough, right? And I hope I take full responsibility to everybody that's watching this live stream right now. I'm conscious of my own decision, okay? Vernon did not convince me. I convinced myself to convince me. So we're gonna go ahead and throw in a little bit more money in this, I guess. So this is what we're gonna go ahead and do. We're gonna go ahead and head over to change now, I think it's called changenow.io. And by the way, this is my burner wallet, so I wouldn't suggest any of you to send anything here if you trying to send me anything, right? So this wallet that you see publicly, I'm not sure if you could even see it live. I don't care about the wallet because it's a burner wallet. So you could send me stuff and I'm not going to accept it. So don't even waste your time trying. Just a heads up. So we're going to go ahead and throw in about... We're going to go ahead and throw in about 0.16. Throw in about 0.16. We're going to change it into ETH. We're going to go ahead and get our wallet. Like I said, don't waste your time trying to fish me, bro, because like this wallet's a burner wallet. So I really don't care about this wallet. Like this wallet's going to get destroyed after this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do this. Now we're going to go ahead and go over here. $16. I hope I kicked... Dude, I didn't even check the freaking wallet address I sent it to. Okay, I sent it to the right one. I was about to say. Alright, so this is what we're doing. Right now I'm converting and I'm getting my ETH right now. I'm getting all of my ETH. I converted my BNB into ETH. So I'm going to go ahead and throw in YOLO the other additional $35 on Illuminati. Just because I'm feeling lucky today. You know, it's Friday the 13th. One of the luckiest months of the year. And luckiest days. And I'm feeling lucky today, you know? So we're going to go ahead and throw in $35 additionally to our position of 120 bucks, I think. So we're going to be roughly up 30, 40, 50, 150 in this position of Illuminati. So we're going to go ahead and see how this launch goes. And we are going to go ahead and live stream it. So if you are now joining this live stream, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, like, comment down below. And most importantly, like as I mentioned, subscribe because we will be going live in about an hour to go ahead and go live again. I guess we're going live twice today. So there's going to be a lot of content today for Friday. I'm going to be going crazy through content this week alone. There's a lot of shit that we have to cover. So I'm going to go ahead and go through a lot of content this week alone. So definitely go ahead and smash that like button for me, subscribe. And yeah, man, I'm excited. We're going to go ahead and have some Illuminati tokens to talk about. All right. So let's go ahead and say, oh, wow. Yeah, lots of scams going on. Also, those BNB projects are not so good in general. Though I'm taking risk with Safereum BNB version. You really think Safereum BNB version is going to do good? I think low-key there might be some hype into Safereum BNB. Because of, I mean, look at how many contributors and participants there's in here. So maybe this could be the play. And it's probably going to run off the hype of Safereum. And dude, look at all these Safereum. Safereum 2.0. You have a little bit over like 4 Safereums running live right now. Like just be very, very careful. I've noticed usually with BNB projects, they're a lot more scammier. And the reason why is because they don't cost too much on BNB. They're very low on fees and it's easier to go ahead and do all this scammy shit. But with Ethereum, it's a little bit more costly. So people are not willing to go ahead and go through all the loopholes of that, right? Not saying it won't happen. It will happen. We probably will get rug. I don't know. I doubt it. But you just never know, is what I'm saying. Just be extra careful, right? Okay, let's go ahead and read the questions that we see. Vernon says, yeah, I think there's going to be a couple X's very likely. If you take your initial profits, when that happens, you should be good no matter what happens. I'm going to fish you out of the pond. You're not missing out on tonight. Hit me up. I'm definitely missing out on tonight. Friday the 13th, and I went to the dentist and decided to get the wisdom tooth pulled out. Let's hope it won't have several consequences. Hey, dude, I think they usually tell you, like, when you get, like, stuff like that, they tell you not to make any crazy financial decisions, Mia. So I hope you're not making any financial decisions that are really crazy, like investing in Illuminati, right? Let's make some money with crypto so we can afford more stuff like this. 100%, bro. At the end of this day, dude, all of this is a freaking hobby, man. Like, let's be honest. Like, we lose more money than we make money in crypto. That's just the sad reality of the truth, right? A lot of people don't talk about this, but we probably lose more money than make money. And that's because we must really love freaking getting head slam all the time. Vernon says, we destroying those other pre-sales you were hyped up about earlier. This might do something. I hope let's not pour our life savings, but just a little bit more, just to go ahead and justify. I agree with you, man. I agree with you. I do have a feeling that this is going to do something. This might go ahead and do numbers. And I was hype about other pre-sales, but as soon as I got freaking head slam with the other tokens, like Metabot, yeah, I don't feel as bullish anymore, right? So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and buy a little bit more right here live. And I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more to the pre-sale. So as soon as a pre-sale ends, from what the Telegram chat said, the dev said, Amheed, how's it going, bro? Welcome. So how do I buy it? So I'll go ahead and show you right now, right? I'm actually going to buy more right now live. So if you are just now tuning in, you'll be able to find out how to buy this token. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and read into this, right? Because I think from my understanding, and I forgot to tell you, I guess the biggest whale just deeped in. The biggest whale, they ended up putting about $780. $780. Dude, I don't know. I might just go ahead and do this shit too. They put about $780 this supposedly well. This guy right here. Isn't this a drug? I don't even know how to pronounce it, bro. Yeah, no. Dude, this guy has $1.3 million, man. This guy has literally... Dude, this is a Pepe well, man. Look at this. $1.3 million in Pepe, man. I'm telling you, you can't make none of this shit up. Let's go ahead and see how much he invested into Pepe in the beginning that made him a millionaire into Pepe. We're gonna go ahead and see this, because I'm telling you, sometimes a lot of these people don't invest too much. It's sometimes, you know, $50, $100. It's not a lot, but this guy's a Pepe millionaire, bro. Okay, so right here, I think it's this one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and see how much he invested to become a Pepe millionaire. Let's go ahead and see, and I'll show you right now how to buy Illuminati. Okay, let's see. Dude, he invested $39? He invested $39 in Pepe and became a millionaire, bro. If I'm reading this correctly, he invested $40. I'm not sure if it's showing the value of it now or the value of the time that he bought it. But he invested $40 and became a Pepe millionaire off of $40, bro. You can't make any of this shit up, I'm telling you. And this is the reason why I'm telling you that it doesn't take you to invest a lot of money at times. Sometimes all it takes is a couple dollars and a lot of luck. And it's mostly luck for you to hit it big. So right now, we have our wallet out. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how to invest in an Illuminati token. I am not endorsed by any means with this token, right? So none of this is financial advice, and I'm gonna ape into this. I have a strong feeling this is gonna be good. I don't know why. I have a strong feeling. Hopefully we don't get rug pulled. How do I buy it? How does the pre-sales end, bro? The pre-sale ends in about an hour, bro. in about an hour. And I just want to tell you, man, honestly, pre-sales are really, really risky. Like 99% of them are scams, and 1% of them are very successful. And so far, we've gotten into 2 successful pre-sales. Gotten into one that failed, which was called Metabot. So yeah, your chances of this token doing really good is 1%. So it's kind of a gambled. You could either go ahead and wait, or you could just go ahead and YOLO it like we are right now live. And we're about to YOLO it. I have a strong feeling, you know, Illuminati, Friday the 13th. I'm feeling kind of hyped about this. But I'm going to go ahead and show you how to buy Illuminati right now. And we're going to go ahead and do that just live at the moment. Vernon says, imagine you waking up tomorrow, John, and it has done a 10x and just continues climbing. That would be the dream. That would be the dream, bro. How much would a 10x at $300 be? Would that be 30 grand or would that be 3 grand? If that's 30 grand, I'm taking that 30 grand and I'm going away. I'm just kidding. If I make 30 grand in the next coming days, I'm definitely going to buy me something nice. My tablet fell, my bad. Yeah, if I make 30 grand in the next coming days, I'll probably buy me a Rolex, because I've been wanting a Rolex for years, and I've always just never done it, dude. I don't know why. We're gonna go ahead and put 0.11. Let's go ahead and check how much 0.11 is. Coin market cap. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and see how much I'm going to go ahead and put on CoinMarketCap right now. For all those that are tuning in right now, welcome to the channel. Smash that subscribe button. We are going to go live again in about an hour, hour and a half. I think it might be actually 2 hours, because the team said that after the pre-sale, 1 hour is going to launch 1 hour after the pre-sale. So I'm going to go ahead and put in about 0.12, which is about, what is 0.12? 0.12, which is about 187. We want to put in a little bit more, no? Snapples, I think we only have 200 bucks. Yeah, I guess we're only going to put in, we'll only put in 0.12, just in case we have crazy gas fees we need to go ahead and pay, which is about 87, 88, 89, 90, 90. I think that should be good for gas fees. So we're going to go ahead and put 0.12, which is about $187 at the time of this recording. Hopefully this pre-sale goes right. Let me double check. Is 0.12 correct? Correcto. So the way you go ahead and access this pre-sale, you need to head over to pingsale.finance, and on this corner where it says trending, you click on this Illuminati #1. You make sure your wallet is connected to Ethereum, and then you connect your wallet, whichever choice of your wallet is. Mine is MetaMask. And you head over right here with your amounts, and you click on Buy with ETH. As soon as you go ahead and click on Buy with ETH, you're going to go ahead and get a confirmation of the gas fees, about $1.86. And I'm going to go ahead and click Confirm. And now we have invested another additional 188. So we contributed a little bit over $300. So hopefully we hit it big on this, because we've already taken about 2 L's. Last project I invested about $200, took out $40 after the loss. And then I made a little bit over $100 almost profits on Lisa, and I took about a $30 loss right now because we switched it. So I put my profits from Lisa over to this. So technically on Lisa I did about 170. So I took about a $60 profit, let's say, give or take, because I just lost a little bit right now after pulling out my money. So yeah, so right now so far we're not down that bad, but we have taken already 2 L's, and I think it might have been a total of around $200 to $400. But so far we made a little bit over $1,000 this week. So, you know, made a little bit over $1,000, maybe like $1,500, $1,600, and then did a $400, $300 loss. It's worth it in my opinion. And if this one hits, then we're gonna make up for all of our losses. So it might be worth it. I don't know. Like I said, it's not always the case. Vernon says, yeah, 3K, yeah, but it does a 10x on $300. Why not, bro? Enjoy life. Yeah, dude. I didn't buy a Rolex a long time ago because I was listening to my coworkers at the time when I was working at the jewelry store. and I told him I was gonna buy a rollie, bro, and I was gonna get a really good deal. I was gonna get it for like $5,000 cash. I remember that. And that's when I was making some decent money on stocks, right? When I was trading stocks. And long story short, they convinced me not to buy it because I was too young. I was probably 22 at the time. And keep in mind, my portfolio at the time was like 60 grand, I think, or 50. So I wasn't really thinking about it, and I didn't buy the watch. And then 2 years down the line, that watch went up in value from $5,000 all the way up to $12,000. And ever since that, I learned not to ever take advice from anybody ever again and to trust yourself. Vernon says, go take a little break, refresh yourself, and be ready to handle whatever the launch throws at you. Damn, just like that, man. Third time is a charm. I agree with you, man. So this is what we're going to go ahead and do. So the pre-sale ends in about an hour and 2 minutes. Telegram just told us, the devs told us that they're going to go ahead and go live as soon as we go live. It's going to be 1 hour after pre-sale. So let me go ahead and check if we can go ahead and find, just to go ahead and make sure what time the freaking pre-sale is going to be. Let me try to read for comments. I just want to double check that way. Okay, well, launch will be 1 hour after pre-sale ends. So pre-sale ends in 1 hour. Live will go live. Project will go live after 1 hour, all right? This guy said don't shout, bro. Oh, that's so funny, bro. 1 hour. So 1 hour. Is it 1 hour after live, bro? I'm so confused. When live after pre-sale? 1 hour after pre-sale. I'll say 1 hour after pre-sale. So okay, so let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. Cross our fingers we do really well on this project. I'm gonna go ahead and end it. We're gonna go ahead and go live in about, I'm guessing 2 hours. It says pre-sale goes live. So as soon as the pre-sale ends, 1 hour after that is when they're gonna go ahead and launch the token. They have raised a little bit over $1 million, I'm assuming now. 967,000 they have raised. Probably the biggest pre-sale, bigger than Safereum, to be honest. So we're gonna go ahead and see how this thing goes. We're gonna go ahead and wait and be back. So I appreciate all of you tuning in today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It says go back to live 20 minutes before launch, and we will chat some before in anticipation. I'm down, but the thing is, I think it's 1 hour after, so it might be a 2 hour wait. So that's kind of the reason why, and we're already 2 hours live. So yeah, I'll let you know. I'll go ahead and jump in. Follow me on Twitter, ALTCOIN John, just in case I miss anything. I'm going to be on the Telegram. Follow me at ALTCOIN John and ping me just in case anything happens, right? Go ahead and reach out to me if anything is going to go on. But yeah, definitely looking forward to. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch all of you in about an hour, hour and a half, I guess. Support the channel by using my MEXC link down below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. No KYC, less than 3 seconds to create an account. Catch you later. Do come back, bro. I'm excited for the launch. I will come back. Trust me. I'll come back. I promise I will come back. I'm excited just as much as I am. So